In eastern North America, there are over 2,000 embankment dams built before 1900. Many of those dams need stabilizing through drilling and grouting. Creating a grout curtain to stabilize an embankment dam is a painstaking process. Hundreds of holes need to be drilled, and the holes in the cracks and voids through which they pass filled with grout. The MEDATECH Vorterra WS6000, built for Alabama Power, makes stabilization safer and much faster.
Well, the reason behind this machine is to combine two completely opposing drilling methods. A very finesse method known as sonic and a very efficient, quick method as water hammer.
The typical process is they call downstage grouting, which is where they drill holes to a certain depth, and then pump some grout, and then go to the next hole and next hole. And then they come back later, line up with that hole and drill through their grout and do another 40 feet or so and pump grout. This machine, using the two drilling technologies, the sonic and the water hammer, allows them to drill all the way to the bottom of the hole. Then they can start pumping grout out and pulling their casing up and do what they call upstage grouting, which will allow them to grout the entire hole without having to leave the hole and without having to drill through any plugs along the way. Ultimately, it means they can be more efficient. They can get 1 or 2 holes done a week instead of just a few stages done every week.
The WS6000, purpose-built for Alabama Power's Logan Martin Embankment Dam, is equipped with hybrid drilling technology. It lets the operator switch between water hammer and sonic drilling at the click of a button. With the hybrid rig, crews can drill out a pilot hole with the water hammer and case down with sonic. That protects against borehole collapse, which is common in karst, a limestone substrate that has been eroded, producing fissures and voids that cause issues in the drilling process. With traditional downstage grouting, water hammer is used to drill and case the hole all the way down to the top of the karst to prevent collapse. The casing is then permanently cemented into place and the rig drills 20 feet deeper into the karst. The drill is then pulled out and grout is pumped into this freshly drilled section. When the grout is set, often several days later, the drill rig moves back into position, drills through the cement plug and beyond by a further 20 feet. Grout is then pumped into this next 20-foot section and the process repeats until the desired depth has been reached. On a 120-foot hole, that's 6 passes and several weeks of work. With upstage grouting using the WS6000, casing is driven down to the top of the karst with sonic technology, using little or no water. Water hammer is then used to clean out the casing and drill into the karst. Using sonic, the casing is then driven down the hole behind the hammer. By altering water hammer drilling with sonic, the casing is driven down the entire length of the hole. When target depth is reached, the water hammer is pulled out and the grouting begins. Grout is pumped down the casing, filling cracks and voids from the bottom up as casing sections are removed at the top and cleaned for use on the next hole. Voids and cracks get filled with grout from the bottom of the hole all the way up. The upstage grouting process enables a hole of any depth to be started and finished in one setup.
The program they have laid out for the next 4 years, they're hoping to condense down to 1 year, and ultimately that means it's more productive, they lose less water, and it's safer for everybody.
The WS6000 is a hybrid system that's based on proven technology. We started with the tried and tested Wazara hydraulic water DTH hammer drill, then added a head built by Sonic Drill Corporation. Automated switching between drilling technologies makes changeovers effortless. The WS6000 rig also comes with several other high-tech features, like RodBot, a robotic rod handling system that eliminates 95% of manual rod handling. RodBot is designed to make workplace injuries a thing of the past while increasing productivity. The hydraulic robotic pipe handler is simple to use. An operator manipulates intuitive controls to pick up rod or casing and place it manually. Simply hit a button and RodBot goes on repeat, moving rod to mast and inserting it at just the right angle. The robot calculates the most efficient path and navigates safely around any obstacles.
The Vorterra WS6000 is one of the easiest, most comfortable machines we've ran up here. We've been drilling this week in torrential downpours, so the weather is not a factor. It's less taxing on the body for sure. It's perfect for me.
The WS6000 can also map drill data used to determine geotechnical formations. This is especially helpful when drilling void-prone karst, common in embankment dams. Data can be shown on any computer in real time. MEDATECH can also log in securely to the rig system and make adjustments as needed. The WS6000, advancing the future of embankment dam drilling. To learn more about the WS6000, Robot, or to find out how MEDATECH Vorterra can serve your needs, visit us online at medatech.ca.